Hare Krishna guys, thank you for tuning in to the College of Vedic Studies Facebook and Instagram page. Today we have a special surprise for all of you. We're trying out a different sort of video, so please do comment down below how you enjoy it, give us your feedback. There's one person that many people have been asking about, many people have been missing for the last couple of months. Any guesses who that is? Some of you may say Krishna. It's good to miss Krishna. That's very good. But there's another individual that many people have been also asking about and missing dearly, which is our very own Shantanu Prabhu. Many have been asking how he's doing. I spoke to him earlier today, and I'm catching up with him on the weekend, and he's having a very good time in Mayapur. He went there about 2 months ago or so. And he's doing a course called the Bhakti Vaibhav course. So it's a very enlivening course. It goes through the first 3 cantos of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is an amazing opportunity for him to take at this point in spiritual life. And we look forward to actually hearing lots of the wisdom, lots of the very rich bhakti and the scriptural kind of guidance that he's learned himself. And yeah, it's a treat for us, it's a gift for us as well actually, because then he can teach us all of these kind of elements. I'll also be seeing him at the end of this month. We're taking a group of about 25 devotees to Mayapur. So we're taking them around the complex of Mayapur, certain pastime places of Lord Chaitanya, and we'll also be joined by him. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to, something that is there in mind. So today we thought, because so many of you guys are asking us how he's doing, what's going on, how's Mayapur, has he adjusted to India? He has adjusted, he's settling in. The course is quite intense. He has a few tests every single week. So I know many of you that have done Bhakti Sastri or some of our courses complain that once, like every 3 or 4 months or once every month, you get a test to do and it stresses you out. Now imagine that every single week. But he's an individual that likes to rise to challenges. He's an individual that's very strong in his spiritual life. So it's something that he's embracing very well. So today we thought let's get a story from Shantanu. So we're going to have a bit of a story time, a deep reflection for you guys to take away today. But before that, I thought, let me just set the ambience, let me set the ambience of like Shantanu, because I don't think he's going to say a joke today, as I think he's going to share something very deep for us to take away. So I'm gonna say the joke on his behalf. Is that okay? These are genuinely his jokes, so don't blame me. So one joke that I was told was, now I've forgotten the joke. Oh yeah, now I remembered it. It's so bad that I tried to forget them, but somehow it comes ringing back. That's how his kind of style goes. So why shouldn't we write with a broken pencil? Any ideas? Why shouldn't we write with a broken pencil? The answer is because it's pointless. It's so bad. I know. Okay, a second one. Maybe this one's better. Why did the Scarecrow get an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I don't know what to say to these kind of things. Okay, so this story that he's now that we're now going to see from Shantanu Prabhu, this is a story about many people that feel that they're pointless in life, many people that feel lost in life, many people that don't know how to actually make sense of what they have, the talents that they have, the ability that they have to connect to Krishna, to connect to others, their ability to actually serve and have a big contribution, which is outstanding as well. So I hope you guys like it. Please post it to a friend, someone that could benefit. These stories, there's something that we're going to be trying out and put in a twist on how we can actually take away something deep in our own spiritual lives, in our own bhakti, with these very nice moral stories. And this is really what the college is about. The college has been set up and been running for, I think, many years, about 7 or 8 years now. And it's really centered around looking at the scriptures, looking at the difficulties in life, looking at the real purpose and the way to connect to Krishna, to God, in our everyday lives, and how to take the scriptures, the ideals, the deep principles that we are inspired to live by, that we hear about, and actually take them away and make them applicable in our lives. So please stay tuned. Please hear the whole of his story and post it to someone that you feel could benefit. And I'll catch you at the end when we will say a few action points.
Have any of you guys at home been a victim of the comparison game? Even if you haven't yourself, I'm pretty sure you would know at least one or two people that would have been. It's okay in life to be inspired by other people, but I see increasingly people are not just inspired, but they try to imitate people. And then what happens when we try and imitate others, we deny ourselves our own nature, and then that leads to many, many problems. I'm going to tell you a very illustrative story of a crow. Simple crow living in some wastelands, used to try and get some food every day. If it found some glittery jewelry, would just put it in its nest, but pretty much it was a happy bird, just living a simple lifestyle. Until one day, when the mist cleared, it saw this beautiful, pure white, regal looking bird just swimming so nicely in this canal. And it learned that the bird was called a swan. It flew over to the swan and said, "You're the most beautiful bird I've seen. You must be the happiest bird in the whole world. Tell me, what is the secret to your success?" So the swan looked at the crow and said to the crow, "I used to think I was the happiest bird in the whole world, but actually there's a bird even more beautiful, talented, and happier than I. This bird is very short in stature. It's tropical. It could be 2 or 3 colors. It eats the nicest fruits on trees all day, and it can mimic the call of a human being. That bird is a parrot, and if you find that bird, you will be happy, my friend." So the crow traveled on in its search for happiness and success until it found such a bird. And true enough, here was a parrot eating on ripe mangoes all day, every day. And every so often it would mimic the call of a human being and confuse the human beings down below. So the crow flew over to the parrot and said to the parrot, "You must be the happiest bird alive. What is your secret?" So the parrot looked at the crow and said, "No, my friend. I used to think I was the happiest bird. I used to think I was the most successful. But actually, believe it or not, there's a bird even more happier and successful than me. That bird has thousands of fans all around the world. And when it does this special dance, it shows the world its feathers. And when you look at the feathers, it looks at thousands of eyes that are just staring at you. That bird is called a peacock. If you want to know what the meaning of happiness is, find that bird and you'll be happy." So the crow decided, why not? Let's go for it. So it started flying, and after a while it found in an enclosure, true enough, there was this bird, beautiful blue neck, and there were thousands of people flocking into this enclosure to see this bird, take selfies with this bird. And when this bird showed the world its feathers, everyone went mad. So the crow waited till that night when everybody had gone and flew over into the enclosure and said, "My search for happiness and success has finally ended. You, the peacock, are the most famous, the most happiest. So tell me, what is your secret?" And the peacock smiled and said, "I'm going to tell you a secret, crow. I used to think I was the happiest bird alive, but now I'm thinking about it. My beauty has brought me imprisonments, both within this enclosure that you see, but also mentally in my mind. I'm addicted to what other people think of me. And now, in this moment of clarity, when I reflect, actually the happiest, most successful bird in the whole world, my friend, is you, the crow." So in this way, we go around in our lives thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. But I'd be careful, my friends. Often the grass is greener on the other side because it's artificial. Everyone is looking for happiness, but they're going about it in the wrong way, chasing the wrong things, just like the crow was. So in life, they say, if you're a sucker for comparison, comparison becomes the thief of joy. Rather in life, you should be learning about your own nature and learning to become the best version of yourself and offer that version in service to others. And in that way, you can truly be happy.
So as always, I'm guessing you're blown away by the deep story, the deep wisdom that Shantanu Prabhu has shared with us. We're very grateful. There is more coming, so stay in tuned on our Facebook, our Instagram, and many of our stories are going to be being launched on our YouTube channel, so do subscribe. We'll have a link in the comment section below. Post it to your friends, your family, anyone that could benefit. It's really something interesting, something dynamic that we're trying out. This month of December is a very special month for us. Actually, in the Hare Krishna movement, one reason that I know many people do join is because every month we have like 3 or 4 festivals that are going on. So it's like a continuous, joyful experience where we can dive deep into our spirituality. And at the same time, you get to dance a lot, you get to sing a lot, you get to eat a lot. We have feasts all the time. So December is a very special month, as I was saying, even more special than many of the other months, because it gives us an opportunity to see so many things throughout the year, which have gone on. It's a very reflective time. It's a time of deep unity between family members, between friends, even the colleagues that you really don't like, and then somehow you get them for Secret Santa. So it brings everyone together of all walks of life. But especially for the Hare Krishna movement, many years ago, about 50 or so years ago, December got transformed into what's called the Christmas Marathon. The book distribution marathon, which is a great opportunity to give the most valuable gift that we can to others, which is knowledge. Help them come in contact with Srila Prabhupada's books, with spiritual books that will completely change their life forever. So we can say a line to someone, make them feel good. It helps them for half an hour or so, like that. But these books, as soon as they come in contact with them, then that's it. Their spiritual journey is completely about to fly off. So please do get involved. Next week, we will be sharing some magical stories, some streetwise magical stories on Krishna consciousness on the live ground. So often people say it's an armchair philosophy. This doesn't apply to me. But we're going to be seeing some real stories, see the real magic happen, see Krishna's real magic come to life in our lives and interactions. So please do tune in next week. It'll be a really enticing, really enlivening session. And in December, we have many opportunities if you guys want to get stuck in. At the end of this week, on Sunday, we have a course called Spiritual Warrior. And this is based on a book by His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj, which one of our senior monks, Jankinath Prabhu, many of you know him as JD, so he was actually put together a 4-week course looking at how to actually gain a bit more solace in this world when there's so many difficulties, so many things arise. Often it is difficult for us to see how to progress from a challenging situation. And he's going to be dissecting all these situations and looking at the world around us, looking at the real need of spiritual knowledge, of spiritual life, spiritual principles, and how to actually grab hold of them and take them into our lives deeper. So please do check out our website. We'll post a link down below as well, and you can sign up to that. The following week, he's also doing another course called Overcoming Negativity, where again he'll be diving deep into some of the negative emotions, experiences, and baggage that we generally hold on to. So I really urge you. Many people have come through this course and they've actually benefited so much. So really, as soon as possible, if you can, sign up to it, tell a friend, bring someone else in. There's years of baggage that we have been holding on to that's really unnecessary. So let's start this year, by letting go of so many of that baggage that we have. And let's make next year the brightest year, the most conducive year for us to actually spiritually progress and make our deeper connection to this path of bhakti. So do stay tuned. We've got many things coming up in the year to come from the College of Vedic Studies, and we will be in touch with you guys as soon as possible about what's coming up. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Please click the like button. Subscribe to us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Email us, message us any of your questions that you guys have. And we will see you next week. Don't miss out on the Krishna magic that is going to be shared. Take care. Have a good week. Hare Krishna.